Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. No, this title and thumbnail is not clickbait. Ripple and SEC are meeting tomorrow to discuss settlement and resolution of the litigation. Guys, this is some real stuff. Let's go ahead and get right into it. But first, make sure, requirement, got to smash the likes down below. Really do appreciate it. All right. Let's go ahead and check out the top 10 cryptocurrencies of the day. What are they doing? We got Bitcoin down 1%, ETH down less than 1%, XRP down 2%. Got a little Cardano, Charles Hoskinson down 2% of the day. The whole cryptocurrency market's kind of in a little moment of silence. Not too much action going on price-wise. And I've heard the same thing about the stock market. Both cryptocurrency and stocks really not getting all that much action. But as you guys know, that's how cryptocurrency works, man. It stays silent for a while, it pumps around, does a lot of things, goes back to being silent. It's just the way she goes. And I'm gonna upload a second video today discussing more XRP price, a parallel being drawn on like right now and then like right after the SEC lawsuit. Very similar chart formation coming out, but I'm not gonna be discussing price in today's video necessarily. So check this out from Coach JV. This was sent to me by Short Squeeze Ape, and there is a closed door meeting with the SEC and Ripple tomorrow. Also, just got wind that there is rumors, key rumors of a settlement tomorrow. Anyone have any insight? XRP King is coming. Will there be a settlement tomorrow? Probably not. But the fact that they are meeting to discuss settlement and resolution of the litigation claims, meaning we are moving in the right direction to potentially be done with the SEC by the end of this year or perhaps the end of this month or next month. You never know. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's give this a little read right here. So, I know that this is just kind of a picture of a computer screen, but if you go down here, here is more detail in the closed meeting. And then some people were, giving some valid criticism saying, how can you tell Ripple will be there? And then he puts in the links right there. So, it's looking all pretty valid and stuff. So meeting will be held via remote means and or the commission's headquarters, 100 F Street, NE, Washington, D.C., 20549. Status, this meeting will be closed to the public. Matters to be considered. Commissioners, council of the commissioners, the secretary of the commission, and recording secretaries will attend the closed meeting. Certain staff members who have an interest in the matter also may be present. In the event that the time, date, or location of this meeting changes, an announcement of the change will come along with new time, date, and or place of the meeting will be posted on the Commission's website. The subject matter of the closed meeting will consist of the following topics: institution and settlement of injunctive actions, institution and settlement of administrative proceedings, resolution of litigation claims, and other matters relating to examinations and enforcement proceedings. Some pretty good stuff right there, guys. Yeah, Ripple and the SEC meeting tomorrow. Closed door meeting. All right. Let's go ahead. Get to the next one. Ripple ODL is getting real, man. They're taking this a step forward. They're stepping up their game here. First they tell you it's bad, then they sue, next they regulate, and eventually they adopt the technology. Crypto means business. Ripple. Looks to be like the London Metro here. I think I've been there like one time in my life when I was super young. But yeah, Ripple. Enter a new era of finance. Ripple is on a marketing spree. They're not playing around anymore. They're live in 23 plus countries with XRP. And as we got some insider information from that one, that crypto YouTube channel that was talking with the guy who works at like a market maker firm who typically deals with treasury market making, Ripple's meeting with them. And now you got this huge marketing campaign coming out. And it gets even better. It gets even better. Okay, thinking crypto over here. Watching the Warriors-Lakers game and a Ripple commercial came on. Yeah, Ripple. Not messing around. Not messing around at all. All right. Next piece of information for today. We got a little bit of update on the SEC versus Ripple case aside from the meeting happening. Update, SEC versus Ripple case up to 12 a.m. last night. The defendants filed a total of 198 exhibits with its response to the SEC Gov's motion for summary judgment, with the declarations filed by counsels Christopher Ford and Errol Goulet. The SEC filed a total of 230 exhibits with its response to the defendant's motion for summary judgment, with declarations filed by counsels Ladin Stewart and Mark Sylvester. All exhibits from parties were both filed under seal. Okay, the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, it's going to be over soon. Trust me, it's going to be over soon. All right. Now, guys, this one's going to be kind of a long video. This is going to take up a big portion of today's video, but it's very significant. This is to do with Bank of International Settlements and the Bank of Indonesia. Okay, who Ripple? I don't think BIS and Bank of Indonesia are confirmed Ripple partners per se, but there could be some very obvious connections between them. So if you do not want to watch this 7-minute video clip, please do skip ahead 7 minutes to watch the rest of the videos. This comes from XRP Darren, BIS, Tech Sprint, Ripple, Judging Event, Tech Sprint, Central Bank Digital Currency. And then, yeah, Ripple is going to be discussed. I believe somebody from Ripple is going to be talking here. Guys, let's go ahead and let's give this video clip a watch.
Ripple team.
Ripple.
You may begin the presentation for 3 minutes.
Thank you all for the time across previous sessions, assessment of the submission and the Q&A session today. We appreciate the opportunity to work with both Bank Indonesia and BIS Innovation Hub members on these innovative topics.
Okay, so this is a guy from Ripple, Ross Edwards, and they just said, like, thank you to Bank of Indonesia and BIS for being able to work together. Okay, so maybe they are partners.
Ripple provides a CBDC platform which is based upon XRP Ledger, open source technology through which the public decentralized network has protected billions of dollars of value for over a decade without a significant operational or security incident. And we incorporate the attributes that central banks need for CBDCs, providing a private permission network where governance is defined and currency issuance is under full control of the central bank. In responding to the problem statement to implement an optimal CBDC design and technology, we have demonstrated the CBDC manager being used by central banks to securely mint, distribute, redeem, and destroy currency issuance recorded and accessible on the Ripple CBDC ledger. The processing through the CBDC manager is configurable and flexible to support existing central bank governance and operational structures, however, promotes the unique benefits of the shared immutable ledger, including native multi-sig transaction functionality, allowing on-chain custom authorization structures, cryptographic auditability, and enabling the central bank to maintain full control without compromising end-user anonymity. Ripple has further responded to the first optional problem statement, leveraging CBDC programmability features for new innovative services through demonstrating the ability to issue multiple CBDCs and possibly stablecoins on the same ledger, whether these are native to the ledger or not, and enabling instant settlement between the two assets using efficient decentralized exchange markets and most efficient route pathfinding. Finally, Ripple has also responded to the second optional problem statement, enhancing audit, oversight, and supervision while protecting consumers' sensitive data and privacy through demonstrating onboarding processes that enhance quality, verifiability, and certainty in regulatory reporting without exposing any sensitive or consumer data beyond existing regulatory reporting processes. We further incorporated the use of a sovereign or self-sovereign identity system to enhance the ability of the central bank to verify KYC and onboarding procedures of participants on the platform, again, without exposing any additional data. We believe these demonstrations and supporting materials directly respond to these problem statements, and we look forward to discussing these topics further. We welcome the opportunity to address any questions you have, so thank you.
Right, thank you, Ripple team. And let's move to the next session, the Q&A session. The judges, any question? Please do raise your hands. Right, Miss Fortune.
Hi team, thanks for the submission. Really interesting to read. I think I read that your solution is on a permissionless blockchain, is on the ledger. And so I was just wondering how that provides control for the central bank, and assuming it does, why that's better than having a permissioned version.
Brett, would you like to respond to that?
Yeah, so we actually proposed multiple solutions, and there is the option of using the public permissionless XRP ledger, but Ripple's actually taken that technology and provided a private permission central bank digital currency ledger. And that's the solution that Ross and I work on.
All right, I don't want to bore you guys. I thought we were going to go ahead and watch like the whole 7 minutes, but I think the first, 3-4 minutes, that was good enough hearing the pitch from the Ripple team there. Don't want to really answer all the boring FUD Q&A questions. Next one here, Charles Gasparino. Not sure what to exactly make of this, but breaking Inspector General's report on Gary Gensler's tenure at SEC confirms the reporting we've done at Fox Business that uncovered significant turnover in the senior ranks of the commission. Story developing. So not really sure exactly what to make of that, but I don't know. The Fox Business team, dude, they're all pro Ripple XRP over there. All right, next one, Zero Hedge. Just anything to do with financial stuff or government stuff, like that's like the Twitter account to go to. Like over 1 million followers here. They post like, it's weird. Like Zero Hedge, I don't know exactly what to call it. It's not like financial Twitter. I mean, they do mostly post financial things, and it's also just government things. I don't know. Zero Hedge, probably one of my favorite news sources, honestly. But Biden calls on oil companies to halt buybacks during war. Congress declared war? So, anyways, Uncle Joe always saying stuff publicly, so he never really can't take it too seriously, if you know what I mean. Because he said a lot of things publicly. A lot of things. All right, next one. If you guys didn't get a good laugh already, Terra developers propose a 4-year plan to revive the network. Terra developers floated a new proposal earlier this week as they look to revive the once mighty network, even as Do Kwon, the platform's controversial co-founder, faces a warrant for his arrest on charges of fraud. And by the way, like in the Republic of Korea, he is literally like banned from leaving. He is stuck on the peninsula. He cannot leave anymore, or for the time being. All right. Authorities have been searching for Kwon since last month, but he has denied that he is on the run. The Hash team discussed the outlook for the Terra ecosystem. So yeah, 4-year plan. 4-year plan. That's what. Isn't that what presidents do? Like a 4-year plan, right? But Terra, Luna, I don't know, man. Just let the network die. Like honestly, I'm sorry. Just let the network die. Plenty of other cryptocurrencies out there that'll probably take its spot, do much better. All right, guys. And the final piece of information for today, which has like literally nothing to do with cryptocurrency, but kind of just to do with the United States. Check this out here. Weed is coming to U.S. gas stations next year. Circle K, the global convenience store chain, not in California, signed a deal with Green Thumb Industries, one of the largest U.S. cannabis producers, to sell licensed marijuana at its Florida gasoline retailers. The partnership will begin next year within 10 of the company's 600 locations in the state, Green Thumb said. The deal is a global first, given that legal marijuana has only been so far sold in only standalone dispensaries in the U.S. with pharmacies in countries such as Uruguay and Germany. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I was much younger, full on pothead. Like every week after school on Friday, get to my friend's house. You had to like contact the guy who knew a guy. Then you had to go meet the guy somewhere. You had to make sure you like got the money somehow from your parents. Then you gotta like make sure when you're bringing it back home, like your parents can't smell it. Like I don't know. For me, with the Mary Jane, it was much cooler when it wasn't so easily accessible. I think part of the fun in my teenage years was trying to acquire it was like a mission, bro. It was like a full-on operation. Had your whole little, circle group of friends, had to figure out like who to get it from, where to get it from, how to get the money, how to hide the smell, whose house we're gonna go to after that, how are we gonna smoke it later, like that kind of thing, But honestly, I actually kicked the Mary Jane habit 2 years ago. I've been 2 years completely clean, haven't even touched it since. But in my early teens, it was just kind of like, it was like a fun thing to do, like as a little, rebellious teenager to try to like kind of make this whole little mission of how to get it. But now you're gonna be putting it in front of kids in the fucking gas stations. It's just, I don't know. I don't really like it. I mean, this is coming from a Californian. Like, California is like the most pro-weed people ever. I'm even still saying, like, dude, don't put it on gas stations, dude. Come on. Don't make it like readily available like a Coors Light tall can. Like, kind of takes the fun out of it. And then the thing was, dude, I was still in high school when when California fully legalized weed. So I went to this high school, right? It was a rich kid high school, but I wasn't rich though. Rich kid high school, I'm not rich. I mean, there's kids pulling up in like literal Ferraris, Bentleys, like Maseratis, like and shit like that, right? As soon as weed became legal in California, there was like a wax pen epidemic at that school, and then it's now turning into like a pill popping epidemic. And I'm hearing now like kids as young as 14, 15 are popping pills in the school bathroom and shit like that. So I don't know. There's a whole debate on like whether weed's a gateway drug. I think it is. I think it is, man. I've seen friends, they start with weed and then they go, fucking coke, pills, Molly, like they go down the rabbit hole, you know what I mean? So anyways, that's gonna be the video for today, guys. Really do appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.